Doing some injectors. 2018 Honda CR-V today. Got these bad boys right here, as well as the joint pipe. I'll be using the AutoFix D1 to turn off the fuel pump to relieve the fuel pressure. This car basically is having oil dilution issues. There's about a half quart of fuel mixed in this oil right now, and their oil life's at about 40%. So I did some tests. I did a balance test and found that injectors are likely stuck open, or at least one of them on cylinder 2, causing fuel to seep into the cylinder with the vehicle off, and then it seeps past the rings and goes into the oil, mixes with the oil, and so forth. Got the main menu here. Go to diagnosis, select control unit, go into PGMFI, to take this in the car. So we are in the engine main menu right here. We're gonna wanna go into active test. All right, so this is the active test menu right here. You can see fuel pump off. There's all kinds of tests, evap test, VTC, there's a tach test, AC clutch, fuel pump on, off. You can stop the injectors, stop just one injector, electronic wastegate, balance test, crank speed variation, and so forth. Go into fuel pump off. This is kind of just telling you what you have to do if it's a hybrid vehicle, which this is not a hybrid vehicle. So this page, oh, that's pretty cool. So this page actually tells you how to get the vehicle into maintenance mode, which if it is a hybrid, you do need to get it into maintenance mode, because just pressing the start stop switch is not going to start the engine. So since this is not a hybrid, we'll just select OK. Do you wish to continue? I sure do. Now it's telling me to start the engine. Go ahead and start it up. So do not press the accelerator pedal. Select OK. Release throttle and wait 30 seconds. That just basically wants the vehicle to stabilize to idle. And there we go, we're done. As soon as I press OK now, it's going to turn off the fuel pump, so we'll select OK. There we go, fuel pump's off. Please wait for the engine to stop. Shows the RPMs there, so we can get out of the car. And the engine should slowly start to hesitate and die. There we go. And she's dead. That's it. Fuel pressure is now relieved. I am good to replace the injectors. Just have to turn off the ignition and do not turn it back on. If you turn it back on, it's going to reprime the fuel pump. So I will just turn off the ignition, see if it tells you that. So attention, the fuel pressure will be restored if the ignition switch is turned on. Just select OK. And we can just leave it like this. I'm going to go ahead and leave the VCI connected to the vehicle. Set the AutoFix D1 back down. Link in my bio. And replace some injectors. Got the injectors all replaced now. She's all back together. So let's do a balance test, see if it passes a balance test, and look at the misfires. The VCI is still plugged in, so we should still be connected. And we sure are. So turning on the ignition already primed the low side of the fuel pressure. It's gonna have an extended crank for sure because I just replaced the injectors. Come on, come on, come on. All right, start it up at the end there. Let's try again. There we go. I did forget to do one thing. I gotta change the oil since there's a bunch of fuel in it. So let's get this fuel diluted oil out of here. Nice. Missing, 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 missing. What is that? Come on, man. Really? It's like that? Oh Lord. Okey doke. I have elected to leave that stupid bolt on like everyone else has, so that's extremely torn. That's extremely torn. Anyway. See how fuely this oil looks. Not over torqued. That's beautiful. Super proud of him for that. Let's just baby girl this one. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that smells like gas a lot, actually. Let's get this guy off. Yeah. There you go. How are we gonna do this? Because we are gonna do this. Oh God, no. We're solid. Beautiful. Come on, bud. There we go. Alright, so this time I will use new oil to lube the gasket. Mostly because I have oil from installing the injectors right here already, but also because this car has a lot of fuel dilution in the oil. So on you go. Cool. Okie doke. Get 3.7 quarts. Where were we? Start her up. And we will go into diagnosis. Control unit. PGMFI. Active test. Select cylinder AF test. Right here it says ECT sensor 1 needs to be at 190 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 Celsius. One more degree. There we go. It says release the throttle pedal, so I'll just get my foot off the throttle there. And we gotta wait for the RPMs to normalize. So it just started the test. It's gonna go through each cylinder and basically drop this AF lambda down until it starts seeing a misfire. And then it's gonna go to the next cylinder. I'm gonna step out the car. Well, good. Check it out. We passing on all cylinders. That there is a confirmed fix. Turn her off. That's the scan tool beeping at you, telling you to disconnect it. So that's super cool. Once again, AutoFix D1 does it all. Love it. Love it. She's purring like a walrus.